Camp Griddlemore, I have a confession to make. I love cornbread. I love cornbread with barbecue, and I love cornbread with breakfast, and I make cornbread all of the time at home in a skillet in my oven. But today we're gonna make cornbread at the campground in the Blackstone Leggero Pizza Oven. It's my Happy Camper Cornbread, and it is a real crowd pleaser. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. Quick shout out to Jess Farron from the Blackstone Griddle crew before we get started. She recently made a cranberry rosemary cornbread on her Meatless Monday show, and it looked terrific. I'm gonna make that at some point soon, but I learned a lot about the technique and the timing for this cornbread episode. So big thanks to Jess. Make sure you're following her and check out that video on Blackstone's Instagram and on their TikTok. Let's get started by firing up our Blackstone Leggero and turning on the rotating pizza stone and getting this warmed up so that we can start making our cornbread mix. All right, we are gonna use 1 package of the Jiffy Cornbread mix. We're gonna use 1/3 cup of milk, and we're gonna use 2 eggs instead of the recommended 1 egg on the box, a la Jess Farron. Now we're gonna cut up about 6 or 7 slices of the breakfast ham into small little chunks, and we're gonna add that into the mix, and we're gonna add about a cup of shredded cheddar and then stir it all together and get this ready to go into the Blackstone Leggero Pizza Oven. Let's drop half a stick of butter into our pan and then put it into our Blackstone Leggero Pizza Oven, which is right at 500 degrees, which is where I want it right now. We're gonna let that butter melt in there just for about a minute or so, then we'll pull it out and we'll kind of rotate it around so the butter covers the entire bottom of the pan. After the entire bottom of the pan is greased, we're gonna drop in our Happy Camper Cornbread mix, spread it out as evenly as we can, and then we're gonna put it back into the Leggero for about 8 minutes. And we do wanna turn the heat down from high right now and put it on medium or even low. We are gonna let this bake in the Blackstone deep dish pizza kit for 8 minutes, and then we're gonna pull it out and take a look and see if we're done. All right, now it's right about 8 minutes. It's almost there, but I'm gonna put it back in for 1 more minute, turn up the heat from low to medium to finish this off, and then it's gonna be ready to eat. All right, Camp Griddlemore, it is time to dive into our Happy Camper Cornbread. This smells so good. My mouth is literally watering right now. You can smell the ham. It smells absolutely delicious. Let's dive in and take a big bite. That is absolutely delicious. This could be a breakfast. This could be a snack. This could be a side for a holiday meal. This could be dinner. This could be anything you want it to be. This is so, so good. It smells good. That half a stick of butter was pretty generous with the butter, but it paid off because we have really nice crispy edges all around. And this just smells like the holiday camping season to me. I love it so much. I had a huge debate last night whether I should add corn to this Happy Camper Cornbread or not, and I literally kind of tortured myself, like corn or no corn. I decided to go against adding corn to it. Let me know in the comments below if you would add corn to this recipe to make it taste even a little bit sweeter and a little bit better. I left it out because I wanted this to be a real crowd pleaser, something that everybody will love at the campground. Camp Griddlemore, I feel like I am just beginning to tap into the possibilities of what I can cook on this Blackstone Leggero Pizza Oven. Obviously we can do pizza, but you can bake things at the campground as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Hope you try my Happy Camper Cornbread next time you're at the campground.